Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. What day are we on? Oh my gosh, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, day 7. Wow. Okay, this is the beginning of day 7. Yeah, I just finished my workout. Here's to keeping it real, people. Okay. I was so excited, actually, for a change, to get up and work out this morning, that as I'm getting towards the end of the workout, I realized I did the wrong one. But that's okay. That's okay. No big deal. That's what this is all about. Accountability for me and a review for you. There are 3 exercises per week. And unfortunately, I did exercise 1 again today when I should have done 2. 2 looks really good, by the way. I was starting to watch that before I came over to record this video. So all is good. No big deal. We'll get back on track next week. So the third workout, because he wants you to work out a day, rest a day, work out a day, rest a day. So mine happens to be working out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So on Friday when I record this for you, prayerfully I will remember to do the right workout. So anyway, you know what? It's just me, and I'm just keeping it real. Okay, so let's see. A review of yesterday for you. First things first, I listened to some more of the audio. I've made a decision that I'm going to listen to the entire book before I contact them. But on the audio book, thus far, chapters 1, Chapter 4, and Chapter 6 are incomplete on the audio. So I need to get with them. Pardon me. I need to get with them and figure out water. Plenty of water while you're exercising, by the way. Anyway, I need to get with them. And I'll do that after I listen to the whole entire thing. I'm restructuring my day so I can listen to hopefully 3 chapters every day. Remember, I'm a single mom, 6 kids. I'm down to 2 at home. I homeschool. My life is crazy. I run an organizing/consulting business on the side, so life gets nuts. Okay, review of yesterday. I had started the day with 64 ounces of the green smoothie, which was the same as yesterday. So it had spinach, a gala apple, 6 strawberries, protein powder, flax chai blend. That's the flaxseed with the chai blend. And I took that, when I drink that, that's when I take my vitamins for the day. Pardon me. Also, yesterday had 4 ounces of pistachios. I drank 33 ounces of water, in which I took the Metabolic Spark, which I am finding that when I make a note that I took it, it helps me to remember that, yes, I took it. That's why I really enjoy the morning, the Cycle Sync vitamins that he has you taking in the morning for the first 14 days. I'm sure I'll find it in the last 14 days is I can take all of those at the same time, so I won't forget to take them. Again, busy mom, single mom, 6 kids, 2 still at home. Okay, so 33 ounces of the water with the Spark vitamins. I also had 16 ounces of water before lunch. Lunch consisted of a McDonald's side salad with balsamic vinaigrette. Yes, I'm doing War on Debt, and I'm sure all of you are asking me, why does she keep going to McDonald's? I'm not buying. A friend of mine takes me out, and we spend a couple hours there just hanging out. Now, yesterday when we left McDonald's, we stopped by to see another friend who has a business, and I almost didn't want to write this down, but here's to keeping it honest, here's to keeping it real. He had a bowl of chocolates sitting on the counter by his register, and I'm eating the 3rd one before I realized I was eating the 3rd one. After I got back home, I had another 32 ounces of water, again with the Spark vitamins or supplements. And then for dinner, again, cleaning out the freezer, I found some Pacific salmon. Yay! So I had a 4-ounce Pacific salmon. I had that with Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and broccoli, all of which were with butter, garlic, dill, and sea salt. And then I had another 16 ounces of water with dinner. So, last night, I took that hot Epsom salt bath, totally treated myself. I so looked forward to getting this time for me. Single mom, 6 kids for the last 9.5 years. Okay, it's been a wild ride, to say the least. So anyway, I took that bath, I treated myself, and it was so nice to feel like a lady again. Oh my gosh, this is like, wow, it truly is the simple things. And then before bed, I had another 16 ounces of water, doing my best to keep my fluids up. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just that, I don't know what triggered it for me. I honestly could not tell you what triggered it for me. There's just going to come a point in our lives as women where we're just going to get fed up. And apparently I reached that point where I was just fed up. To be quite honest with you, I know that part of it was, part of the trigger for me, it wasn't quite the trigger for me, but part of the trigger that I believe that led me up to this is, pardon me, I have some friends. As a matter of fact, I have a lot of friends. I didn't realize how many friends I had who are pilots. And so every once in a while, I get to go up and fly in those little planes. Cessnas, I think. Anyway, I'm not a pilot. I don't know all this terminology. But anyway, they went to take me up on the ride, and it really upset me because the seatbelt wouldn't go around my waist. Now, the reason it wouldn't go around my waist was because the seatbelt was actually caught on something under the seat itself. But still, just the fact that, wow, the seatbelt is not going around my waist really struck a chord with me. So that's what started the process. How and why I actually made the jump, I don't recall the situation. I just know that for a while, well, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's been 2 years. So for 2 years, I've been doing different weight loss things. I've been, going back to my old healthy eating habits, whatever you want to call it. There's a detox diet out there that I did 9 years ago, 8.5 years ago, where I dropped like 57 pounds, 60 pounds in 90 days. I mean, I dropped it quick. I went back to that program for a while. That wasn't working for me. I had a friend of mine who was in a health and wellness business and introduced me to that. And I've been attempting that for the last 2 years. And to be quite honest with you, if you can't follow directions, nothing's going to work. And I wasn't following directions. I started following directions. I did really well for probably the first 6 to 8 months. But even during that 6 to 8 months, my weight was up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm just tired of the roller coaster ride. Those on my Facebook page know, because they would see me, hey, wow, check me out. I got, when you take your pants out of the dryer and can put them on without laying on the bed, and without unzipping them, does that mean you down a size? Well, that was fine. So did I get in trouble because I was boasting or bragging? I don't know, but the weight came back on. And reading this book, the audiobook with this and everything else is just, I don't know, it's extremely helpful. I guess because the program is made for us women. I don't really know what the whole catch is. But there's just something about this program that is triggering, at least with me. And I pray it does the same with you. Now, the exercises I was doing today, I'm still not able to do, even though I repeated day 1, I'm still not able to do all the exercises completely through. But I am able to do the modifications. So, and again, I just wish they would keep those modifications up there just a little longer for me. But, hey, I have company here this morning. How lovely. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that interruption. Anyway, I live in a construction zone, so it's very interesting, some of the things that I find throughout the day. Anyway, back to everything. This was actually a perfect opportunity for me because, like I said, I did the audiobooks, chapters 4, 5, and 6 yesterday. And in chapter 6, which is on meals, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, is on meals. Okay, so chapter 6 is on meals. It talks about what to eat, why to eat, how to eat, And it's really awesome because I don't have to sit here with a scale. Oh, only eat this much, only eat this much, only do this, only do that. He's not that much of a perfectionist. Thank you, God. Anyway, I did find that some of the stuff, the health issues that I have, the big gut around the belly that's just not going away for whatever reason, the thighs that for whatever reason I have not been able to trim down for the last couple of years, not having the energy to do what I need to do. So one of the supplements that he recommended I have, which is funny because it's actually a supplement that I was using on my healing diet, it's called a healing diet, a detox diet. I can't stand the word diet. Why do we have to say diet? Just the word is negative to me, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work. But anyway, one of the things that he recommends that I take, which I will put in my smoothie this morning after I get my shower and everything. Hi, can I do this again? Okay, I will get used to this. This L-glutamine powder, which is pretty cool. And anyway, I need to add this, as well as here's the protein powder again for anyone who missed it. Whey Meal protein powder. One of the chiropractors here locally in the area carries this, so I can just go make that purchase. It's probably cheaper online. I don't know. Haven't checked. I'm not that big of an online shopper. I guess I need to become one. I don't know. Anyway, so we're dealing with all that. But that's going to be an added benefit to my smoothies, in the morning. But again, chapter 6 goes over the meals, goes over some of your possible health issues. And I don't mean health issues like health issues. That's poor choice of words as well. That's almost as negative. Diet. Concerns you have. The big belly, that the gut that just for whatever reason won't go away. And that's what this L-glutamine is for, actually, is for your gut. It's to help. Wow, my lighting stinks. I'm going to have to find a different location to do these videos. But anyway, that's what the L-glutamine is for, is to help with our guts. So that'll be extremely helpful. So I also want to talk 2 things with you before I go. The 3 chocolate nuggets I had, I was just eating them. It was not conscious. I just, oh, hey, here's a bowl. Grab some chocolate. I like chocolate. What woman doesn't like chocolate? I know a few. Not all of us do, but there's always a saying I told my kids is don't get between a woman and her chocolate and a woman and her man, and in that order. Just one of those things, at least for me. But it brought to my attention is, what do we all do without actually thinking? So the next time I go to this business, I need to step to the other side of the counter. I don't need to stand on that side of the counter. You need to make a conscious effort on things. And also for the Epsom salt bath that I had last night, oh man. And like I said, to feel like a lady again, to feel like a woman, whatever word you prefer to use there. During this, do what you can. That's what I love about this program. He says, do what you can. Busy lifestyles, I get it. I have one. I totally understand it. So just do what you can do. But do something for you. Yes, you. Even if just for 1 day a week. So you pick a day that you're going to take that hot Epsom salt bath. The reason he recommends that you take one every day is because Epsom salt apparently, supposedly, haven't done the lookup and the research on it, but supposedly pulls the toxins out of our bodies. Okay, we are what we eat, ladies. We are what we eat, and we need to pay attention to what we're eating. And in order to get, you're talking years and years and years of toxin buildup. So let's do something for ourselves. Whatever it is. 1 day a week is better than nothing. Doing 1 round of exercises is better than nothing. Do all that you can do, whatever you are able to do. And stop beating yourself up. We're really bad at that. At least I am. Okay? So, that's just everything that I've done for yesterday. Again, today's a new day. I'm going to go get a shower and start my day. But you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And we'll see you on the other side.